Hello and welcome to Fantasy Boxing. Manny Pacquiao versus Pryor. Here's the tale of the tape. But who wins? Emmanuel Manny Pacquiao, born December 17, 1978, is the first and only 8-division world champion in which he won 10 world titles from 112, 122, 126, 130, 135, 140, 147, and 154 pounds, and beat just about everyone in each division. Aaron the Hawk Pryor, born October 20th, 1955 in Cincinnati, Ohio, was World Junior Welterweight Champion from 1980 to 1985 and was inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1996. Pryor, who regularly threw more than 100 punches in a round, ended his career at 39-1 with 35 knockouts. With power in both hands and blazing speed, Manny, a southpaw, could knock you out with one punch. Pryor made his name fighting Nicaragua's own Alexis Arguello. After a controversial first fight in 1982 where Arguello was a 12-5 favorite, Pryor put all doubts to bed in 1983, knocking Arguello out in the 10th round. On November 15, 2003, Pacquiao went head-to-head against Marco Antonio Barrera in a fight that many believed defined his career. Pacquiao, fighting at lightweight for the first time, defeated Barrera with a technical knockout in the 11th round, making him the first Filipino or Asian to become a 3-division world champion. Pryor, after missing opportunities to fight both Leonard and Duran, won his next 26 fights in a row by knockout, which was one of the longest knockout streaks in boxing history. At the age of 14, Manny "Pac-Man" Pacquiao moved to Manila and lived for a time on the streets. He started boxing and made the Philippine national amateur boxing team and had an amateur record of 60-4. Nicknamed the Hawk, Pryor had an amateur record of 204 wins. He won the National AAU Lightweight Championship in 1973 and again in 1975. He also beat future great Thomas Hearns in the lightweight finals in 1976. Both fighters stand at 5 feet 6 inches tall and have very aggressive come-forward styles with intentions of knocking their opponents out. 6 months after the fight with Barrera, Pacquiao challenged Juan Manuel Marquez, who at the time held the WBA and IBF featherweight titles. Pac-Man knocked Marquez down 3 times in the first round. Marquez rallied back, which led to 3 more wars where both fighters became legends and household names. Pacquiao tore through each division, winning most of his fights by knockout, beating future Hall of Famers Oscar De La Hoya, Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, Sugar Shane Mosley, and Antonio Margarito. The Hawk was voted as the greatest junior welterweight in the history of boxing by the Houston Boxing Hall of Fame in 2014. Pryor never felt he got the credit he deserved, blowing opportunities to fight both Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran. Both were warriors. Both were at their prime in their junior welterweight division. Both were knockout artists known for throwing bombs. But the question remained, if Pac-Man and the Hawk got in the ring in their primes, who wins? This concludes this episode of Fantasy Boxing on the Nappy Network. Stay tuned for our next episode of Fantasy Boxing, Marvelous Marvin Hagler versus Roy Jones Jr. Please subscribe by hitting the subscribe button and leave your thoughts, comments, or fantasy matchups you would like to see. Whatever matchup gets the most comments, we will bring it to you on Fantasy Boxing on the Nappy Network. We're out.